Hey, it's Eala, Stewart here, guys. It is February 8th, 2025, 11:44 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and I am wanting to bring you guys some Hawaii weather swell updates from the North Shore of Oahu. Weather and swells, surfing in general, is something I'm super passionate about, so I love to kind of understand what I'm surfing out there and why, and what created that wave and that experience I had. So I am a native Hawaiian, and I feel like my Hawaiian ancestry, the ancients, were always super weather observant. There's a Hawaiian word called kilo. It means to observe. They're always observant of nature, whether it be the stars, tides, storms, wind. They had a name for pretty much every natural phenomena that you could experience. So I feel like I'm tapping into that side of my heritage and history, and also I'm a family man with a wife and two beautiful daughters, so I can't be surfing all day long like I used to when I was a kid. I kind of got to pick my windows right and precisely, so I love to try to be at the right place at the right time. And with the North Shore and all our different waves we have on this coast, and how dynamic the weather and the ocean can change so fast, it helps me just be at the right place at the right time. We experience so much different looks of swell directions and sizes that, kind of pinpointing a consensus or opinion or prediction about where it's going to be good and why, and just having those kind of magic moments. Maybe seeing something a crowd didn't see, or they didn't know that was coming. Besides that, I am not a meteorologist. I didn't go to school for this. It's just something I picked up on my own growing up in Hawaii, and with some help from the elders and the others, and learning from the forecasting sites like Surfline and Mark Sponsler at Storm Surf and Pat Caldwell. You can always just bring everyone's information and make a plan and prediction and put into your own hypothesis of what should happen. Maybe I was just thinking this could benefit someone, or maybe if they found it fascinating to learn this, like I did, here it is for everyone to have. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. And here is some things I am watching. So right now is the final day for the pipe contest. Yesterday they just scored an epic day at pipe. It was probably some of the best pipe of the season. 10-foot west well and light winds. That's what I am always wanting. Obviously a lot of us surfers, professionals, are too, but the last 7 days have been north swells and north winds. So pipe definitely didn't look like that for the last 7 days. And you can kind of you could have looked at this chart right here and kind of could see that you could have had a foretelling that pipe could have got like that yesterday. I myself thought it would be 8 feet Hawaiian. It just was dependent on the sandbar at the end to see if it was going to be epic or not, but it ended up the sand moving pretty quickly and they scored some good pipe. So the last week had a lot of north swells right here above Hawaii, storms. Actually, I skipped a lot of part. How do waves work? So sometimes we just have to go back to the basics. Waves are created from wind blowing against the ocean surface, or wind transferring its energy to the ocean. So the storms, these low pressure systems, have the most potency for high winds and rain and chaotic weather. So these things spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. There's always going to be a high pressure, and high pressure spins clockwise, and they're kind of like the yin and yang. They need one another. So I think the unique thing of Hawaii, we get a high pressure sitting in our vicinity, so it kind of sends a clockwise motion, so we get east winds from these high pressures, and these lower pressures are spinning counterclockwise, and these ones just send a big northwest swell, and they bounce out. Usually they bounce to the northeast or north, and they just send a big northwest swell, and we get the light east winds. That's my ideal surf I'm looking for. ground swells and light local winds. So yeah, for anyone that didn't know, wind comes from waves, or waves come from wind. We need wind to make waves. So at the current moment, we have this big storm system, low pressure spinning off. All these to our northwest, all these tight lines mean strong wind, wind means swell, swell means waves. So really looking forward to this week ahead. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any feedback, if you guys found this interesting. Let me know if you guys think I'm giving away too much info. Now, hopefully I'll come back next week with a recap on how it all unfolded, and hope you guys are getting some surf wherever you are and enjoying the weather in your neck of the woods. See you guys soon. Aloha.